Come on, YouTube. Stop being a bitch.
No, it's live. I've done the pop-up for it.
Okay.
There it goes.
Welcome to the Chaos of Apocalypse Midway show. We are going through the bases again, maybe with a different view from that we did Friday. And
I was there.
sorry, not Friday, Thursday. And sorry for not last time I did not put the links out everywhere. And I'm pretty new to this, so I hope I can learn in the progress of this one. But we are going on with the event from about now. I want to ask any of you in the panel, I want to introduce the panel. I want to introduce Ghost Rider. Can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
And Skipjack.
Hello, my loves.
Ooh.
And Doomsday.
Hey up.
Trickster.
Yo.
Valkyrie.
Hello.
Oh, and Yellow is muted.
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm here, babies.
And he's not even
hello.
Hello.
Oh, yellow.
How has the event been for you guys so far?
You go first one by one, or
Yeah,
Yeah, by
can-
one.
I can take from one. Brandy, how has your event been?
It sucked. No, I'm kidding. It's actually pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Did you have any issues in this event?
Only that the corpus is still taking forever to repair, but everything's great.
Okay.
That's it. I mean, no DCs. Well, no DCs, nothing.
Did you not have DCs?
Not this time,
Oh, that is good. Great. Pretty good.
which is pretty good because my internet is usually crap.
Yeah. And I will go to the next one. Skipjack. If you, I can see she is muted.
Oh, I just muted because I was typing. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
okay.
Out of respect for who was speaking. It's great. When I say great, as in now that it, all the bugs and stuff we've been able to banish, and the dust bunnies, suck them out with a vacuum. I don't think it's a hard event, but again, I mean, I don't want to offend anybody who might be watching that thinks that it is. Hopefully, we'll be able to share some tips and tricks on that. Actually found kind of a couple different ways to do the atom boss. I'm sorry, not boss base. The sector goal, the Omega atom base last night, which was fun. Got to play around with my hive a little bit more. Got to kick Adam's ass with my Nick while I was doing other stuff with my chapter company, because I only have an elite chapter company, so it went faster for me to do it that way, as opposed to you guys could do it faster because you have the Omega. So I was getting frustrated by how long. I was only maybe, if I rushed, was able to do maybe 3 in a drop. So this was faster. So I even prepped some for Jim last night. Ended up getting 12 parts because he got a 5 and a 7 drop, which I was really excited about that.
Oh, nice.
Even though I was cussing like a banshee when I couldn't get my fucking drones to move, excuse my language.
Or the higher drop.
But then I found out it was on my end. I did not realize that my McAfee was running in the background, doing an update and a security scan on my computer, because I had forgotten to, and I put it off. It was supposed to run earlier in the day. So when I was doing the bases, it decided to run in the background, didn't know it. And I'm cussing Kixeye up a blue streak and down another. Definitely would not want to say any of those things on the show because the show would be pulled. And then I realized, oh, it's my own freaking computer. So, yeah, it was my rig. It was my rig. So then I was able to get, I think there was one and then I couldn't get in. So I ran a full cleaner after I was done. It was like the fastest I've ever run a full cleaner, got in the game, got right back in. And with 10 minutes to spare, was able to get the base done so Jim could get in and collect it. And that was the one he got 7 parts on. So I was happy for all of that. I see some people struggling. I see some people that were really struggling in the beginning, and I'm hoping, again, that we cover some things to help some people have some ideas, maybe come up with some other ideas, maybe not everything that we did on Thursday. or maybe give some tips to some of the mid-levels that don't have, a mega hive, don't have a Mikey. Everybody's saying, oh yeah, use Mikey. Well, not everybody has a Mikey. So, or if they do, he's only level 1, and they're upset about Mikey being drawn into the Atom aura, Mikey jumping forward, that he's glitching forward and jumping back. There's lots of reports of that. So I'm a little frustrated with that, but I would give it on Thursday. I would have given the event maybe like a 2. On Friday, I would say like midday, I'd say maybe up to a 5. And now that things have kind of stabilized a little bit and we've all kind of gotten used to the bases, and now we know a little bit more, even digging out some units you wouldn't normally use.
Yeah.
My Romero is a freaking beast.
Mm-hmm.
And the faction ones, I'd give it probably a solid, right now, I'd give it probably a solid 8, 8.5.
Oh, nice. Good score. Move on to the next one. Trickster. Oh, he's probably going get.
Hang on, I'm bloody muting up and I'm talking to myself.
I thought you used to that by now.
Trickster, how was
We're
your
okay
event?
with that. Who has a problem with that?
Right, yeah, I'm absolutely loving the event.
Yeah.
Great event. No issues, no DCs. I can't fault it. I'm just absolutely loving it. I'm going to give it a 10.
Whoa, from you?
Yeah.
Holy shit,
No.
Holy Moses, somebody record that and take a picture, please.
Right?
It's live. It's being recorded. You can't take it back.
No.
No, Kickstarter have done a great job, I reckon, with this one.
Yeah. Did you have any issues?
No, I've had no DCs or anything. No lag.
No. Okay.
I would have to. I forgot to give. I think I forgot to give a number on this one. I would agree with Tricky on the number.
Yeah. 10? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only
Holy.
reason why I didn't give it a 10 was just because of the hiccups on Thursday and Friday.
We are
That's all.
going to have a Adam base drop in a bit, so I'm going to show you my new way of doing it, which is even faster.
All
Which
right.
has been changed around like 3 times, I think,
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
right?
You can do them in one hit.
I'll move on to next one. Valkyrie.
She's in the middle of playing
Oh,
cards.
okay. What about you, Jeff?
And I am actually.
Hi, Jaji. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I will give this event a 9.5, and the only reason why I'm taking a half a point off is because nobody should have to go through this thing 10 times.
No.
To get the 60 parts.
Very
That's
well said.
ridiculous.
Especially since the prizes were flipped for a couple of days and people didn't get the Gorgons they were supposed to, and they got extra restart tokens, and I totally get that. But I can tell you from a lot of the high-end players that have to work this weekend, and it's St. Patrick's Day coming up, and there's a lot of parades and events this weekend, all the way through the week and into next weekend. So it's a big week for that kind of stuff. The people who work in the service industry, Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, so they wanted to get their event done, and they weren't able to get all the playthroughs. Yeah, they've got 9, 10, 12, 15 restart tokens, but it means that they have to go back in and, either grind it for the XP to get the Gorgons, or, do the run-throughs in order to get the Gorgons now that it's been fixed. I realize it was probably a nightmare for Kixai to be able to compensate people, but
I
hear you on that one, Jeff, because of the replays. But go ahead.
But if you got one extra replay, can you not just hit the first fraction base and restart it?
You don't ever lose you just keep, like when I finished, you start with 4 replays, and so when you finish the whole thing, you get 1 replay token. So you really should be able to finish the whole thing and still have your 4 replays.
I can see what Bonsai is trying to say there. If you play through and open up faction 1, and then just keep restarting to that, you'll get you 1 Gorgon.
No, that you miss. That is little simple mathematics, I think. But
they could always, Kickstarter could just gift a 1 Gorgon to everybody.
Yeah, but yeah.
Actually, I might use my restarts up for that. You
Uh,
just give me
but-
an idea.
But have you have any issues with high anxiety?
I started it after the first 24 hours. So by the time I heard of all of the stuff that was going on, and I have a tendency to wait for the first 24 hours before I start playing, because there's always, they nerf things. They always adjust to the whiners, and they fix the bugs. And by the time I finished my first go through, I had 0 issues. I had 0 complaints. So that's why it's a 9.5. I just
Oh.
think they need to limit the run. They need to set okay, we'll never go beyond needing 5 repeats.
No.
I'm going to share it because our Adam bases have just dropped.
We can take. I'm gonna screen share that if you are on a map.
Yeah, carry on going through the panel.
Yeah. Yellow. Yellow.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, guys. I was just typing on YouTube then.
Yeah.
Put your dog down and
She's curled up on my lap again.
That's what he said.
Yeah. So the event, it's cracking.
Yeah.
Absolutely cracking event. Like Mr. Anxiety said there, it's a bit grindy if you want to achieve that goal.
Yeah.
Cheers, hon. But the actual playthrough itself, now they've extended the faction 3 and 4, it's a doable event. You take a little bit of damage. I do. I mean, I'm not the greatest of players, but I'll have a go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a little bit of damage, but nothing that's going to break the bank.
Well. And what are
So
you?
yeah, I'll give it. I'll give it an 8.77777777777.
Okay.
Call it a 9.
And did you have any issues?
No. Other than the usual chopper company jumping around, I've not used the Mikey, so I don't know what Skips was saying with that. Braden's been a cracking unit for this event for me.
Yeah.
Chopper company as always, so and the controllers are just the beast.
Yeah.
Anton's just said he's having a great event as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Hi there, Anton.
For my own part, I had a little bit of jumping units, especially the controllers. When they're starting to target something, I can see when they start to jump, and I terminate the attack on what I have targeted, because I know they will end in the middle of the base. But beside that, I have still little issue when with my electric, when that runs out, I simply DC and I have not DC'd in a base yet. I DC'd on the map, but otherwise I have no bigger issues in this event, and I will rate it a 9.5 this time. I actually enjoyed it myself. Trickster, can you walk us through what you're doing in that base?
Yeah, as you've seen, I started off with my chopper company as normal.
Yeah.
I'm take it back out to get my drones back.
Yeah.
Do you rate the chopper company at all, Trickster?
Sorry?
I said, do you rate the chopper company at all then?
Nah, it's a piece of shit.
Oh, Doomsday, did I forget you?
Yeah, it's alright. I'm doing faction 4, so I'm glad you left me till end.
So I'll get the sentries to shoot at my drones and then just stop, clear some of this rubbish away.
But I'm gonna ask Doomsday, how's your event been?
Yeah, just to echo a bit like the panelists have said, a few teething problems at the beginning with Kickstarter. I had a few bugs with the icons, which misled a few people. The 7-minute timer on the faction 4 was a bit of a kicker, but that's off to Kickstarter. They sorted it out fairly quick. I've had no trouble actually, units or anything. It's been a good playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
just like I anxiety said, the only thing what's a bit annoying for me is that we have to go 10 times through just to get unlimited builds on these Gorgons.
Yeah, but are we
I
gonna?
think,
What are we gonna use 60 Gorgons for?
yeah, but you know what I'm like. I'm a collector. I like having unlimited builds.
I'm a collector too.
Yeah,
It's
so
sort of like the trackers. Why do you need 40 or 50 of those?
Yeah.
it's like shit. I don't need them, but I want a limited build of everything. So I'm
Yeah,
the idiot who does play the 10 times through.
yeah,
I know he's a greedy bastard.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think a jumping from like 4 times through, sometimes we only do it 3 times through to 10 is a big jump.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, so
I thought he was on about the logistics when he was talking about that. Sorry.
no,
Oh, bloody hell, that is a big
yeah,
goal for him.
it's a big jump that.
Yeah.
But apart from that, yeah, the event's solid event, good event.
Mhm.
Adam Boss Base, I enjoyed that. I can
I know
understand
you're
that.
good because you got all your parts, stinker.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, god damn it, you beat me!
Yeah.
Totally ignored us the first day. I'm like,
Uh,
we see him on the map. What the heck?
I
I
should
know
have
this-
taken 1 day home from work.
I know this might go down like a lead balloon, but I can understand why Kicks Eye actually put a few centuries in them.
Yeah.
Because he was fairly easy
They
at first.
were
So,
really,
Yeah.
so I
It
know
was
some players.
obscenely easy, especially for somebody like me that's never ever done one. I'm watching Tricky, and I go to do one. I was like, holy crap, that was fast. And I just have an elite one. I was just like, okay. I didn't say anything, but I think they noticed.
Yeah, I know some players will be thinking, oh no, they should have left them easy, but I can understand why they've done it.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to retreat my chopper again just to get my drones back.
But like I said, apart from having to go 10 times through to get unlimited build, solid event. I would have given it a 9, but just because of the 10 times through, it's an 8.
I'm going to bring Mikey in.
Um,
Oh,
I actually only miss 2 parts, Trickster. So I'm gonna show. Is it okay for you guys if I show how I kill those bases?
hang on, mate.
He's not finished yet.
No. I can see that, but when he's finished with it,
Well, yeah, we
Yep.
just want to watch him kill this shit first.
Nah, I ain't going to kill my shit. I'm gonna
I'd show you, but every time I try to demo something, I lose something that I shouldn't.
No comment.
Little stage fright,
Exactly.
Mikey dead in one.
performance anxiety.
Hiding. Exactly.
Was that one shot there, Tricky?
One
Yep.
shot.
Nice.
Bonsai, if you only need 2 parts, come and get this one, mate.
yeah. But if I go out of that on the
You bloody want it, ain't it? Oh, no, they're not.
I do not want it.
wait, I'm gonna.
If you want it, need it, come and get it.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Woody.
I'll give it.
Wait.
I cannot hear you. Trickster, where are you?
I don't know. I'm on the map.
Oh, okay.
Are you?
Trickster, where are you?
Where are you?
I'm around somewhere.
Okay. Well,
Likely story.
All I'm doing with my chopper now is just clear these 2 flat guns. That's all I want.
Evening, Brandy. Evening, Shana. Evening, Jan.
Evening, we are live.
Look,
we are live, and
We're live.
and
Oh, right.
yeah.
Evening, all.
How's
Yeah. Do you have some good evening wood, Woody?
and how's your
So,
event
Evening,
been?
Jeffrey.
Hang on, I'm talking this video.
Yeah. He's talking the video.
So normally now I'd just drop my aces in and that base is done. There's nothing in there to kill them.
No.
So I'm going to end the attack. Bonsai can come and get this.
Can you say where you are?
Yep.
Good job, Chuckster.
Oh wait,
Well
wait.
done.
Can you
464
464? Wait a minute.
295.
Jim says he'll be right there. Let me just hack the server and jump mid-event.
And I'm going to tell you what my damage was for that.
464-295 Bonsai.
Sorry.
464-295.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Just take a boogie.
I had half damage too. So I was still able to get Disco one of those Adam Boss bases with no problem.
My damage is actually free repair, 4.5 minutes.
Nice.
Very well done.
And they are a one-hit base now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
How much did it cost you to get to the Omega Chopper?
Wait, I'm gonna get a little electric on then.
You don't need electric.
The other one hit base now,
There's,
the other
there's
monster.
nothing in there to hit aces.
Oh,
Yeah. It's ace
Yeah,
threat.
once you take out the AA, it's
Yeah,
and you have to take out the.
Well, he's going to need it for whatever he does
Adam.
in Midway.
let us see. What did you say? 464?
Yeah, I just got a 7-parter.
464-295.
295.
That's what I said. Just bring a buggy. You don't need anything. Just your aces.
I come with
No,
the
he-
cavalry. Yeehaw!
I bring Mikey.
That'll be you done then, Mike. Bonsai.
No, I need three parts. That sucks. But I'm gonna show the next base. How I kill the Adam bases, and then we go on with the event. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
What are we going to do? Say no?
You can.
Is Valkyrie back on, or she's muted up, still playing? Because she never gave a score for what she thought of the event.
Valkyrie.
You've done the scores, have you?
Yeah.
I haven't started yet.
I give
You
it an
haven't
8.
started the event yet? Okay.
There you go, Bonsai.
Woody, how has you event been?
1 second. Say that again, Bonsai.
How has your event been?
My event's been brilliant.
Yeah.
When I've got online, when I'm not working,
Yeah, you work all the time. Poor bastard.
I'm always working.
Okay.
Busy season now.
It sounded good.
So yeah.
Yeah. We're busy tonight. We've got about 4,000 days tonight,
Holy.
if not more.
Holy. That is gonna be a big party.
1 second. Yeah, go on, mate.
1.
Just throw up fist Bonsai. There's nothing in there.
Okay, I like to control my units.
Fist it, baby. Fist it. Fist
I'm
it.
watching you on YouTube, so
2 parts. Thank you. I'm
I
just
think
need.
Anton's saying he's going to get a GoFundMe page for your singing lessons, Bonsai.
Well, now
Oh,
that we're short
try
one
that.
singer, we may have to worry about copyright issues.
well, I'm gonna show you how
Not
I
with-
kill
not
the
with
base.
Bonsai singing, we won't.
No, but we're gonna get some cheap earplugs.
Cheap earplugs.
Yeah.
What was it? The famous line from Morecambe and Wise. What not? What was it?
Oh God.
What was that line they come out with? I'll have to come back to that. I can't remember what it was now. It's gone out of my head. I said it a minute ago.
Part of getting old.
I love that program.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
Oh, that's it. It goes, I'm playing all the right keys, but not necessarily in the right order.
Right, so Bonsai's going. How many parts did you get from that Bonsai?
2. I only need 1 part to get my 80 done.
Yeah, you'll be done on this then.
I was crying out loud. I was muted. You didn't hear me. Daggone it, Yellow. As long as your cheese doesn't slip off your cracker, you'll be okay. Sorry, that was
There we
bad.
are rating for.
What I do is
Well-
I use controllers in the way I do it, and I use 1 missile bomb at that what do you call it, go-go bar here.
Now, I've bbeen watching Bonsai a lot with these controllers. It's amazing.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
And when they land, I hit the go-go bar first, and then I'm gonna retreat them a little back because the sentries will come after them. Like this.
Yeah, he tried missiling himself earlier.
Yeah. Then then I'm gonna put in 2 of my what do you call them? Cerberus, and I'm gonna put them on hold here. Take my controllers back in. Hit that Overwatch here. If I can target it. Then I go.
700 range, man.
Then I'm going for the sentry. Yeah, that is maxed out. And I'm gonna put a bomb here.
Drop a bomb on it, baby.
I gotta put a bomb on it here.
Bomb squad.
I'll tell you what, I've got to give Kickside a due with bringing back the old gen style missiles in the events of recent times. It's been nice to use like the old Dead Eyes and the old shock missiles rather than the
expensive stuff.
ones. Yeah.
Now you've said that, it's going to be Maverick's whole next event.
Yeah. You opened up Pandora's box. You reminded him of something that fell off the to-do list.
The players can use them type of missiles, you know.
Yeah, so true.
Yep.
Throw it.
So when you say shoot, Alex, shoot.
Shoot, shoot.
Shoot,
Oh, we're gonna
shoot.
sing that later because. Well, and then I'm gonna take my units to this side on the other side, and I'm gonna place a little boom boom there too.
Little boom boom.
Yeah,
I got a place for you to drop your missile bonsai.
Ooh.
Get that pre-approved from his wife.
Oh yes, of course, of course.
And just going around here and wait for it to hit, like now. And if you put it on the corner here, that missile bastion will not shoot at you. And oh shit, go back! I forgot.
Yes, they're hiding in there.
Yeah, there's one here hiding here, and if you hit that one, that will take
It's
out
hiding
the.
right behind the power plant. There's one behind the CC. I think there's one behind the defense lab
Oh, there's
too.
many. They're hiding.
Oh yeah, they hide
There's two or
up
three behind the
Oh, here they
CC.
come. There they are.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say not to mention all of those. Run!
But I'm gonna hit
Oopsie
this
daisy.
one. Oh,
Here they
no.
come.
This one.
He's being chased by girls. And he's running. Just kidding.
I'm gonna put it one here.
Well, I think we said the same thing about the siege
And
squadron when it first came out.
If you put your units out to the walls, they will cluster up those sentries, so you have maybe a better chance to hit 2 or 3 at a time. And then I'm gonna hit this one. And
Wow, well done.
and I'm gonna hit this one here. And they are coming for me again. And I'm gonna
Run, Forrest, run.
run for the hills. Run for your life. Then I'm gonna put a mic in here near the controllers. And
Mike is a beast.
and you have to watch out for your what do you call them Cerberus.
Mhm.
Because that avalanche will kill your Cerberus if you don't stun it. So I'm gonna put a little missile in here on this one.
Can I deduct half a point off Mars 10? I've just got a bloody DC.
Too late.
Too late. Well, you're in a Hangout live show. Probably got it because of that.
And I'm gonna bring this out there, and I'm gonna put that on defend.
Come on,
Shit.
Mikey, kick his ass. Shoot!
And can now you look with the Overwatch when they shoot at my controllers. Look what Mikey does. Can you see it?
Yeah, mine takes him out in one shot. Ah,
He shoot down the ammo from
Yeah, from the wow, that was cool.
yeah.
What, he shoots the Overwatch ammo?
Yeah.
yeah. What?
Wow. A nice little tip. I didn't know that.
Yeah, did he shoot? Did he just shoot down the Overwatch ammo too?
Yeah, That's what
need
it said, yeah.
overseer. The overseer, wasn't there an overseer there?
And now I can put in my aces and just
Finish it.
yeah, just
Wow, that's a cool perspective. That's actually kind of cool. I do something totally different, and because of my performance anxiety, I'm not going to screen share, but that's really kind of cool.
Well, your performance anxiety only lies with Kickside,
that is
Price.
not at home.
Good job, Bonsai.
thank you.
Skipjack, I think somebody's asking for you.
Ooh.
Royce, you wait.
That should be my last part.
Bryce. Yeah, Bryce quite.
Hang on a second. Sorry, Jim said he thinks he found a bug. Go ahead. You guys keep going.
That is actually me. Do anyone want to show a base?
I'm doing base 1.
Base 1?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, guys. You might reach base 2 at one time.
Let me hang on. I'll go get it all to load up and whatnot.
Any base that they want to share?
I am
Does
safe. I'm
Does
safe.
anyone want to see a base on side chat? Any particular base?
Yeah, if anybody's stuck on them.
Where am I at?
Good evening.
I'm on defend.
Good evening,
Hey,
Disco.
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 Hi, Disco.
Hello there. Good evening to
How
all
you
of
doing,
you.
mate?
We
Let's go.
we are doing a live show and want to hear how you think the event has been for you.
There's a few glitches here and there, but apart from that, the event has been really good. I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's normally a grind and you're just doing it for the sake of doing it, but I'm still enjoying the bases.
Right. Did you have any trouble with? You say there have been some bugs, but can you mention one or two of the bugs?
I had to put in a ticket for one 25 minutes repair on my chopper company, and I refreshed and come back and I had 4 hours on it.
Holy shit! So you DC'd in a base?
No, I was just in.
Yeah.
I was just in the world map, and I went into my base, clicked repairs, had a look at different repairs going. I didn't record it. And then when I refreshed and went back into my platoons, the chopper company had half health.
Yeah.
I'm still getting a little bit of chopper companies moving an inch or so, and the usual trouble with the aces not firing.
Ace is not firing?
But it's not taking away the enjoyment of this event, for me anyway.
No. That's good to hear. And what would you rate the event? Despite that you had little troubles in the event?
A bit of trouble here and there. I'd probably give it a good solid 9.
Oh, that is great. So there's a big score the event got this time from all of us.
Yeah, it's been really good.
Yeah.
The past 2 events with the Sarkis Shadow, never enjoyed it at all.
No.
But yeah, I'm really having fun in this event.
That's great to hear. Now we are seeing Doomsday in what base is that, Doomsday?
That's main track 8, is it?
No, I think it's is it the 3 or the 4? 4, I think.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. You're not doing a yellow, what he done earlier, are you?
Shut up.
Okay. What did he do?
Oh, I'm moaning again. This faction 3. It's main track 3. I said, it is a little bit difficult, I must admit. Well, did I realise I was doing faction 3?
That's right, yeah.
Oh my god.
So Matt's done a Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how much you're enjoying it. You're just doing any base.
Because I come out and I thought, myself, how come did I miss it? Did it run out? Was it a 1-hit base? I still got to do main track 3. I'm thinking, what's going on here? I must have completely missed where it gets the scout thing. This is the wrong base.
Yeah.
Must have totally been obliterated to that.
Yeah, they're having so much fun.
Is there anybody on the? I cannot see the side chat because I'm.
Right, Q8
I'll have a look for you guys.
Skipjack and Brandy.
Huh?
Bryce Q8, Skipjack, you here? And then he's asked for Brandy.
Okay.
Who he is?
Okay.
So he must know.
Would you like to elaborate more? Was he like, or would he rather whiskey? Vodka?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we bet.
Is there anybody that wants to see a particular base, or do we just take it from scratch?
Yeah, go for it, man. I mean,
Oh, I'm doing 2 now. But I'm going to use my restarts up on faction 1.
Smells like dogs
You give me an idea there.
vomiting.
Yeah. Get more of the Gorgons using up your restarts.
what about, has anyone got any Gorgons they might want to show? I mean, I haven't built any yet. I mean, that might be.
I haven't built any yet, but
I can.
Are they useful for anything? More to the point, if whoever's got them built.
Well, if any of you notice that in the first base that when the Gorgon targets something that is moving, the moving targets will reach the Gorgon and start shooting at it. So it is not that good unit for moving targets, but if they stay still, they decimate the thing they are targeting. So if
yeah, they've got to stop and target with being mortals.
Yeah.
But a Cerberus in front or something, just to make them stop.
Yeah. It depends how you're gonna use them. I can see some places I could use that. What base was that, Doomsday?
Faction 4.
Yeah.
Not Faction 4, sorry. Main track 4.
Main track 4.
Yeah, I'm doing a map then.
Yeah. Trickster, are you at the base or?
No, I've just finished main 2, mate.
Okay. Any of you want to squeeze your base?
Right, guys, I'll be back later.
Yeah. See you later, Woody.
Oh, Woody.
Woody.
Hey, Woody.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to do 7, which is the higher end of the main faction. Would anyone like to talk me through it?
Yep.
Yeah, Brandy, please check your Facebook PMs.
But you need to screen share.
I'm checking.
Yeah, do you know what? That might help, mightn't it? All right, let me do that.
I'm going to get a couple of Gorgons out. They're only level 3, but test them on a normal base.
Do we want me to scout a base first?
You can scout it, mate. I'm just about to go. I'll tell you what I'm taking.
Mm-hmm.
I have a tune set up, whether it's the right tune or not. I have 2 tunes I can send. One's got Romero controllers, Adam, Mikey, Sarkis, and the other one's got some Lancers, Nick, controllers, and Malcolm.
Wait, let me screen. I'm gonna scout 1-7. Wait, just wait. Wait, I just need to find a one. Oh, I got one here. I'm gonna scout it.
Ooh, faction 1.
Oh, that one? Do you have your hive?
I do, but it's not in a tune.
You probably want to use your hive in this one. You can it can in a Darkstorm.
Right.
I just
give
been
me a
using...
tune. Give me the tune to build. Then you tell me the tune to build, and I'll build it.
Yeah.
Chopper Company.
No.
Controllers and Chopper Company.
You can use.
That's all I've been walking through.
Yeah, you can use Darkstorm and hive, and 2 or 3 controllers in it.
All right. Let me just change it over. So take out Nova, shall we?
No. If there's room for it, just let it be in that tune.
In this tune, I have Darkstorm, Nova, Hive, and some
controllers?
No, ogres. So I take the ogres out and put the controllers in.
Yeah.
Right, let me
Sorry,
take
I'm a bit
controllers
late,
out.
guys.
Yeah, we are live, and I'm gonna go back to you on your when you are done with putting your tune together.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just go with that one. 4 controllers enough, yeah?
Yeah, that is plenty.
I go for the overkill. I put as many as I can fit in there.
What am I trying to do? I've got to stop the screen.
Especially if you come up against those dark storms.
Oh, have you room for Cerberus?
I have. I can take that.
Or make
Yes, I should.
yeah,
No,
and
no,
put
maybe
that
not.
separate soon.
Just a plain Cerberus, yeah?
Yeah.
No, let me take one of them out. Actually, let me take Nova out. I don't need him, do I? All right, Cerberus done. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to you on the screen share.
Right, I'm sharing the screen again. So anytime you want one.
Any ops to run?
Electric,
Electric?
yeah, in that base it doesn't matter actually, but you can
Right,
always.
we'll leave the op off then. Just
Or even slow
try and
mo,
keep it
because
as simple as for
the
the
flame
people
guys
out
are the
there.
ones to worry about.
No, there's the other ones. There's no, there's only air that can hit you, and that is what you're gonna use your Cerberus to. Or for.
Scott will give you some advice on what to use. Did Doomsday the other night.
We all know how that went, don't we?
And
Well,
Let's rock and roll.
yes, when you deploy your Hive Darkstorm and yeah, put it on your right side to where those flaming guys are, and put them up to the walls and start spawning in the Cerberus and the controllers. And controllers too. Yep.
no, I'm just doing defense.
Then you're gonna move your Darkstorm a little close to those flaming guys without activate them. Stop and put your Hive in and hit that first one. Move now your controllers to start. Yeah, not your Hive. The controllers. Take the next one and target the next flaming guy. And move your Darkstorm closer, yeah. So when and be careful of those about. Move them back to your Darkstorm, yeah, and start targeting them with your controllers. Yeah, that is a good shot. Boof, gone. Take now your Hive and put target those 2 flaming guys and yeah, those 2, yeah. You're gonna use your Hive to target the hunter after that.
Yeah. Okay.
When those 2 are gone. And make sure your controllers are near that Hive. And just put a stop on, yeah. Then you take the controllers. Can you see that? Take the devouts out, the kickside devouts.
Okay.
Oh.
We'll move him over a little bit just to give me a little bit of protection.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case.
And can you see that missile bastion? Yeah, target that with your controllers. And as soon as they start to shoot, move them back. Back. Yeah. Take your hive and target those oil rigs or storages.
On fire then.
No, don't, because it will
see
jump.
that jumping?
Yeah, they're jumping.
Bastard.
Yeah. Take your hive and target those oil storages. That will spawn in some what do you call them?
Drones.
Drones, and start target that power plant. Take your hive and target that power plant, because that will make your more drones. And now you can actually hit that the bunkers. Now that is gone. If you can, so take your controls and hit those air thingies, the choppers.
Using.
Oh, that's gone.
Hey, Bonta, you might want to try to hit F11 to go full screen so that they can see a little bit bigger picture.
F11.
No, you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be careful of that missile bastion. I think it is for the anti-air. Got little damage on those controls.
Yeah, that's where it jumped.
Yeah. When you take some of those drones you spawn and put them where you have your controller. Yeah. And let it spawn a couple of more drones, and then hit that Tesla tower in the back.
Right.
Sorry guys, my daughter's just come in. I'll need to pop off for a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
No worries. Have a good one.
I've noticed that they're hidden a lot of stuff in the event, haven't they?
Do we want to give a shout out, or are you coming back? Oh, maybe not.
Yes, definitely. I'll be back as soon as possible. But
Yeah.
good show.
Yeah.
Good show. It's going absolutely brilliant. Well done.
Thank you, Disco.
Thank you, Disco.
Talk to you a bit, Disco.
And when you hit
It was
that.
a pleasure to have you. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I think we're done, haven't we? Really?
Yeah. You just have to hit that one, then you can use your aces.
I've got enough drones to
Yeah, you can
finish it off with the drones.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Great job.
We're out of time.
Yeah.
Now I'll bring my drones in.
I'm just going to make a brew, guys.
Okay, mate.
Come on.
Well, cheers, Bonsai.
Welcome, and sorry for that.
That's just a glitch. That was it. Where it jumped and got stung by them bloody shadow men.
Yeah. Anyone want to screech base they are at?
I'm in faction 1. I'm already screen sharing.
Okay, I'm turning it over to you.
If anybody else got something else.
I'm gonna do main 8 after that. If is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see the harder one, so
Yeah, that's why I thought I'll save that 7.
You love your chopper?
nah, bloody hate it. Rubbish unit.
Oh shoot, I wasn't muted, was I? Crap. I'm sorry. Was my typing bothering you?
Nope.
No.
I apologize.
It's little like sitting at the control center with little typing in the background.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hot off the presses.
I don't know who Lee is, but he's asking Skips to do a base.
Skip.
Yes, oh wait. In the side chat?
Yeah.
Oh, Lee! Oh, that's Rusty Bowles!
Not
Oh my god! That's Rusty Bowles! You
no,
remember
that is not my balls hanging in there.
Ah! Lee is Rusty Bowles. Remember all those Shadow Killer shows? Shadow Killer, Rusty Bowles,
I remember Rusty.
I remember
Fuck
Rusty
Man.
Bowles, the Shadow Killer shows.
remember the Fuck Clan? I'm sorry, that was the FUC, Farmers United Coalition
Yeah.
from Sector 27. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, I don't think Lee! Oh my god! It's like he doesn't even play anymore.
Some of the old faces coming back.
Yeah.
Your Des coming back.
Definitely needs to come back, especially with the HTML5 almost being done. Hell yeah!
Skips, just talking about that, I remembered that name from last night there. Jano.
Yeah, Jano.
Where's he? Get him back.
I talk to him at least once or twice a week.
I remember Jano. Bloody.
Yep. He is a sweetheart.
Just last night, I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah, well, you know how it is when you meet somebody in the game and they play the game and you got a gaming girlfriend / gaming fiance, so you spend a lot of time on the game and then you're single again and then you go off and you maybe try another game or whatever, and then you find another hottie, but she's not a gamer, so she loves you but she doesn't like that you spend a lot of time on the computer gaming, but she is super hot. Like, I'd leave War Commander for this chick, so I'm just saying. She is, oh my. Oh my.
So that's how high do you want me to jump type?
Yeah. I mean, for a short period of time he was here in the States with us, but then when you guys had the I'm sorry to bring it up, but I'm just going to say 7-7. When 7-7 happened, he was recalled back. Because of what he does for a living. He was recalled back for, your country's protection. So he was not able to come back to the United States to continue his endeavor, I guess, eventually to be either have a permanent visa or become a United States citizen. So he's over there in the UK.
All right.
Yep. Loves cars and all that other kind of fancy stuff. You guys have some really cool cars over there that we don't have here unless we spend a lot of money to import them.
We say the same thing about your cars. So
I don't know what happened there, but I ran out of time.
What have I missed, guys?
It's because you
Sorry,
use your
mate.
chopper company, Trickster.
But remember the other night we was on about 9/11, 7/7. It was just weird that we got off the hangout. I put the telly on, and there was a documentary on 7/7.
It's all mind control. They don't tell you, but they've definitely using it.
There you go. There's two done.
Okay. Is it okay for me to screen share 8?
Because Bonsai's put it in my head now to restart on that one and get my Gorgons.
Yeah. Is it okay if I screen share number 8?
Of course,
Yeah.
No, it's my show. Bugger off.
I'm gonna put. Well, I'm gonna see.
That's a question for you all. What's the hardest base you found? All of you.
I think Faction 4 for
Yeah, Faction 4.
I love to do the Faction 4.
I would
That's my
take Faction
first step.
4, and Doomsday sent me a video.
Good. Jim says, spin up your bonsai magic and figure out a way to do a Faction 4. Prep it for him. So I know it's one hit wonder. Spin up some bonsai magic. No, I know it's one.
That's where the Chopper Company is a must. Faction 4.
Jack, you want to read the side chat of?
Oh Lord, I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I find Faction 3 harder than 4.
I'm working Faction 3 right now.
He said the doctor came round, should have seen his face when you said rusty balls.
Rusty Balls.
Rusty Balls.
That's his game name, Rusty Balls. It's
Oh.
like British beef. British beef.
But it reminded little of mine because they have not been used there for a long time.
That's blue balls, bonsai, not rusty balls, mate.
Bonsai, my love. I could polish your knob and dust off those balls.
I cannot concentrate.
He's losing it. He's losing it.
Oh.
Paddles.
I have the proper polish. No tools needed.
He just accidentally pressed Ruby.
Have you started that base yet, bonsai?
Oh, no, I cannot concentrate.
It's just as well. You might take some serious damage.
Oh, this one? No. I'm gonna show you how to do it.
Main target 8. Yep.
I actually use Braden lidt, og så little. I actually love to use little missiles in some of the bases. That can save you a lot of repair time.
And it's electric.
Yeah, and
Yes,
it's
and
electric. Yeah, I'm gonna show it how.
Where are we now? Oh, main 4.
So I'm gonna put in first my what is called that unit? I can't remember. Trickster.
Yeah.
What are you calling it, Chopper?
What?
Nothing.
What am I calling it?
Yeah. I'm gonna take Braden in here, and I'm gonna hit the overwatches.
No, we cannot, Valkyrie. If you can hear us, I cannot hear you.
Hello.
Valkyrie.
It is us you're looking for.
She's
I
gone
can
on.
see it in your eyes.
If you can hear us, just you don't have to drop out. Just hit the refresh on the Hangouts, and it should bring you back. And if that doesn't work, you may have to drop out, and come back in.
Yeah. Hangouts are being a pain like just lately.
Yeah, they are.
They're either freezing up or doing something.
Well, and I'm gonna take Braden out again. And now those in the background will come for me. So I'm gonna... Oh shit, I forgot my Darkstorm. Hey. No worries, I think. I'm gonna put them out here, and I'm gonna target those ones.
I don't even... Oh,
Controllers.
yeah. Building some gonorrhea. Oh, I've got 7 built now. Trying to think what base we could test them in.
I'm gonna target those ones here, just to give me a little cover from my controllers. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy! Don't shoot at me!
She's a bit robotic there, Valkyrie.
Yeah.
What about now?
Ooh, that's better.
Now?
Yeah,
That's
can hear
better.
now.
You're still a little bit robotic, but
Oh, there she goes again. Robotic.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
That's
an
good.
internet connection.
She's a robot!
Okay, how about now?
That's working.
Am I still?
Oop,
Yep.
there's Smart Roboto again. Yep.
What the hell? I don't understand what the problem is.
Like most of us, we don't either.
Well, I've got my controllers up to 16 now.
Well, I'm over here trying to make fun of Bonsai and his little missiles, and you couldn't hear any of it.
Nope.
It's lost to the
It was wasted, Valk.
permanently lost forever.
Oh, man. No little missiles.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Come
I've got
on,
remember.
baby.
I've got.
Blow the white whistle.
I was trying to get Rusty back into
Who said earlier their bloody chopper pilot was Murdoch from the A-Team?
That was yellow.
yellow.
Yeah, I think he's hijacked mine.
Oh lordy. He's actually in the. I thought he was like in the doctor's office. He's actually in the hospital.
Yep.
Who's that?
Lee, in the side chat, Rusty Balls.
I think
Fight.
it was all right.
Blowing up his Facebook PMs at the moment.
Fight.
One more and I can get. I'm not. Oh, I did restart, didn't I? Oh well.
I wonder if they may be working on our internet now, where we had all that damage.
Yeah, I was gonna say it could be plus where you are. It can work like electricity depending on the different companies. They can kind of like pull a little bit from you while they get other people back online. So while they're trying to throttle
I
them,
love to see this one.
while they're trying to throttle them in, it kind of pull. It's almost like a brownout for you for a
Bye-bye.
little bit. They try to pull them a little bit, and then that pulls from your bandwidth for a little while.
Bye bye. Oh, sorry, I'm talking to my units.
Bonsai's talking to his
Talking
unit
to
again.
talking to his unit. Yeah, that sounds
Don't
like an issue.
shoot at me.
Bonzo,
He
they
has
talking
a
about.
very
No.
he has a very intimate relationship with his
Hey,
unit.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Are we sure that Bonsai isn't Murdoch from the A-Team?
If they're talking back, then I'd start worrying.
He's answering himself. Time to worry.
I'm talking to myself all the day. Hi, hoo, 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 hoo.
Which space are you doing
Oh.
right now, Bonsai? 9
That is 8, I think.
8 or 9?
8. There's no 9er.
Yeah.
9, that must be a fraction 1 then.
I see.
Here's the thing you always got to. I'm working on base 3 on the faction, and the thing you always have to worry about is all those units in the very back that are hidden off the map. If people aren't aware of those,
You on
it's a
about
real-
the new purple helicopters?
Yeah,
I think I did it. Oh, I did it.
Woohoo!
Yeehaw.
Good job.
Anyone want to?
I have a question.
Yeah. A serious one?
And this is just sort of random. Okay, so I just got started and I'm going through each of these. Every time I go in, it's like 10 minutes of storyline down in the left-hand corner. Does anyone actually follow the storyline?
Actually, yes.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, I kid you not. There's like at least 5 minutes of this thing running down here in the corner.
Sometimes you can get some tips and tricks and stuff like that from there. You can get some ideas. You know, maybe we should rethink this. Make sure we don't bring infantry to the table. Make sure we bring the big heavy guns. You know, sometimes you can get a little bit of tips from it. Other times it's just supposed to be comically cussing and stuff. You know,
And on top of that, yeah, there is.
as soon as you
There
hit attack, it stops.
Anyone?
I can't get my progressive lenses lined up fast enough to read the damn thing.
I used to record it and read it after the event.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one of our Unshackled buddies is the one that actually takes the storyline and writes it word for word and puts it on Discord and on forums.
Is he
Yep.
still
It's
actually?
on forums. It's not. It can't be pinned, but he puts it in Discord to let everybody know what the link is. Adele does, and they record it word for word, line by line. Some people even actually take the pictures and share with him so that you can actually read part of the storyline. A lot of people are into the lore of the game, all the enemies we've ever. But yeah, they actually take. Yes, they're that crazy. So yeah, they get all that information.
I think it was a good thing when they first brought it out, but I think it's gone on too long now. I lost interest in that after the machine god, with the spiders.
Yes, the
I think
spiders.
that's pretty much when I lost interest because they've kind of repeated it, really.
It's
Same
honestly
type of storyline, just different units.
Well, that's like, and I don't, I don't mind the story
Jeff?
as much as just,
Are you killing a base, Jeff?
I just went back to my base.
Is anyone want to screen share a base?
I'm doing a 7,
doing
but I don't know if you've done it.
Yeah, but let us see how you do it. Let's see how you do it then.
I'm on base 2 again.
That was fast.
Yeah, see, I think I'm on 4. I mean,
I'm
they're
on
on 4 or
defend
5.
1.
Are you on 4? Have you seen a 4? Are you
I think this is 4 that I'm in right now.
I'm gonna screen share you, Valerie.
Yeah, but it's a faction force, dude.
I think.
It's pulling yellow.
I'm just using chopper. I'm using a mega chopper.
Oh, for some reason I cannot screen share you. Why can I?
Chopper controllers,
there you go.
Hive and Braden been the main units this event, I think.
That one?
Oops. I got to clip.
It freezes you on the hangout, I think. Well, I think that Valkyrie.
I was up to see his Valkyries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. It's barely moving.
Yeah, I think she froze up.
No, I'm
think
here. I'm fine.
I know.
I don't know what you're playing, but I'm fine.
Right, but what you're broadcasting, your internet is stuttering.
Yeah.
So your bandwidth is being messed up.
Oh.
Then don't watch me.
You want to watch it?
It's hard to follow you because you may be doing something over there and then it jumps over here.
Yeah, I can make a. Again.
You can watch the video back later and see what we're talking about.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Screw it. Here.
In a cave base. Somebody's using Nick.
Nick in a cave base?
Yeah, somebody's doing a cave. I think it's a cave base.
Huh?
Who's using Nick at the minute?
Not me.
That's Doomsday.
Oh, you're sharing Doomsday up there.
Oh, you're seeing it on YouTube? Yep.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Well, then I will stop screen sharing.
Sorry, Valkyrie. But
I was watching you.
It looked like that your
See
chopper
me
was.
finally go screw it and put the chopper away and bring the aces out.
Yeah, my chopper's getting more damage lately just because I'm tired of saving time. In the name of time.
Literally, yep. I had that moment of, okay, screw this. This is taking too long.
I'll sleep off the damage repair.
If any of you
I still don't think I took very much damage, but it's like, you know what? I can just ace this and be done with it.
we have screenshot 4, I think, 7 and 8, and this is what base is that? Doomsday? Do you at now?
I think this is a 7.
This 7, yeah.
Oh, actually, I'm starting 4. I'm just now starting 4. I told you I just got started. I'm just now starting 4.
4?
4.
Yeah. Gonna see if I can.
4.
If this goes better.
Actually, I say I'm starting it. I'm 10 seconds from the base, but I'm getting ready to start it.
I'm fucking muted too, and I'm talking to myself and singing 4.
4.
We're all doing stupid
Now
things.
that I'm done blowing up Rusty's box. Hello. I love a stuffed box. Now I know what's going on. I'm like, how much longer are you going to be there? Do you need anything? And I'm like, are you sure? He told me what he had. I was like, are the nurses sexy? Any of them with big boobies? And then I sent him a pin up of a nurse with stockings and the whole 9 yards and very nice boobies. And he goes, yes, sexy as fuck.
Where is he?
He's in the hospital. I'm not sure. Well, I'm sure he doesn't want everybody to know what hospital. I don't know the hospitals over there in the UK. So.
Oh, he's in the UK.
Yeah.
All right. Can't be in my local hospital then.
He's like, gotta go. Thanks for chatting with me. Bye. But he was live, had the show. I don't know if you heard that part when I called him Rusty Balls. I guess he had the show on, and the doctor liked to pee himself when he's live. Yeah, I'll find out what wherever he is. I also sent a PM to Shadow Killer because I bet Shadow Killer doesn't know and he would want to know. So, love you, Rusty. See you, sweetheart. Thanks for coming to support the show. Hey, Froggy.
Hey, Froggy.
Feeling froggy.
Feeling so froggy.
I know Froggy has some opinions about the event. Let's see what he throws in the side chat.
Yeah,
Go for it, Frog.
Give it
all.
I'm experimenting. I'm using the Shepherd.
And what are Froggy saying?
Let's see what Froggy's saying. Oh, he says, hi, all. Love Bonsai's version better. Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
Allah.
I was thinking. Not trying to put you on the spot, Froggy, but wasn't it like last night? You were a little frustrated with some things with the event. So I was just wondering. I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but is there anything that you found that was hard or a base that you want to see or maybe something different since you just joined?
Well, it's saying vintage is okay other than damn lag issues. Not a fan of the eradication track. No.
Oh, have any of you done that?
Do you know what? I was just about to say that. I just unmuted to say, what is everyone's fault on the eradication track? Has anyone even done it?
No.
I've done it because I know it's 250,000 XP. Which, when you think about it, is one of your one-day upgrade tokens on your controller or your
The only bad side of it, which is why Kicksai said they would monitor about the jumping, which Jim just found out today, which we thought was a bug. And then when I muted up and I said I think we found a bug, but what we figured out was, and again, it wasn't clearly communicated. So I think maybe I'll talk to Jake or the team about it. Maybe it's better communication. If a base is hit and it's already been cleared of all the units, no matter whether you hit it or you didn't, even if it's pink, if you go in and there are no shadow units in it, it's done. So Jim has done the eradication track so many times that's why I asked you about whether or not we could do the warpath rules for our sector, Scott. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, your game name is Scott Bob. Because he has done the eradication track so many times that now, even if it's a base he's never hit before, when he goes in, once you eradicate the units from the base, no matter who hits it again, the Kickside doesn't put more units in there. So whether it's pink or not. So once someone's hit it, and then after the bubble drops, and then even though you see that it's pink and you go in to hit it, once it's been eradicated, it's clear. So there are no more targets. That for untagged anyway, there are no more targets in the sector for him to hit because he's done the eradication track so many times. So that's
what
why
about the tag 00 bases I said you could hit.
Yeah, the BOP ones. I just, I didn't want to hit the other ones like her, or I haven't messaged any of them. Actually, 2 that I did, but I mean, I think people are just busy with the event and they're, I didn't want to post it on the page. I didn't want to make a big deal because you know how people whine about Warpath. I didn't want to make a big deal.
Yeah, that's why I put a post in sector chat that anyone wants to hit 0 bot bases for the eradication of part of the event, they've got my blessing. So
that's something to keep in mind for everybody in case you want to do it. Scott's right. I did it. I know a lot of other people. It's very easy to do. There was some miscommunication, or maybe the previous eradication was that if you destroyed the base or 3-starred it, you would not get credit for it. That's not true. So if you go, I mean, seriously, like Scott said, it's 250K. You have to build up. So the bar moves the more units that you kill. So as you're doing a base, yeah, you can ace any base and smash the crap out of it. But you get the 3-star when you do the building. So be a little strategic, run your aces around or whatever it is you're using, kill as many units as you can before you 3-star it, and it moves the bar faster. Why not do it? It's 250K XP. So, I mean, you can do your untags, and I mean, if you choose to for your sector, the 0-0s, or especially if you see a dead base, who cares if it's tagged and it's 0-0? If it's freaking dead or a reset base, say, whoops, didn't see the tag. I'm just saying that's,
Great job, Valkyrie.
He's not trying to shit, I swear.
But I mean, it's 250K XP. Yeah, it's not a lot, but think of it. Like he said, that's one upgrade token for every eradication track, and you can just do it on your easy bases in the sector. But now I can see why Kickside might have thought about opening up the jumps because, like I said, here's Jim, and he's been doing the regular event bases too, and now he's run out of bases to hit.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I just don't think it's worth it.
But I mean, you can Ruby them if you wanted to.
The problem is, from my opinion, and this is only me, because we have to because I have to go through the event 10 times. I haven't got time to mess around with the eradication.
Yeah, I agree.
Makes sense.
I agree. I forgot about the 10-time thing. You're right.
If it weren't 10 times through, I'd normally do it.
That's a bang on observation there, Dooms.
That's a really good point. Thank you for bringing that up. I completely forgot about that. That's right, because you have to do it 10 times.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
You
I
have
know.
a life outside the game.
Yeah.
Right, and you're a coiner. You're not, so like last night Jim was doing it because he lost his ass, I think, in a 3, or not really, but he was waiting for repair so he could do the faction 4. So he switched over to the eradication track because he was waiting for his repairs because he's not going to dump a bunch of coin on his repairs. But you may, I'm not doing us and them, but you may, coin your repairs and go into the next thing. But like you said, you've got to do 10 rounds to get unlimited builds.
Don't get me wrong. I think the eradication is a good addition to the event, especially for lower players. It gives them a bit more of a chance to get some more XP if they can't get all the way through.
Right.
And a bit break up the fun of the grind of the event.
Oh, the Woody's back!
Oh, Woody.
Woody's leaving.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Where are you
Scott's
going?
here.
Where are you coming or going?
He's
Listen.
He'll fall
Jam.
asleep if you start talking.
Listen, Skip. If you want that answer, we have to go in our private room.
We can go to a private room, and I guarantee that when you come, you will stay.
Oh, Uncle, don't you worry. Give me 1 second.
I bet you he just
Restroom
blushed.
break.
Exactly.
I bet you just blushed.
But going back to Froggy saying, sector rules don't allow us to hit tag players. I'm not sure what sector Frog is in.
You need some new management for the sector.
Not really.
Yeah.
That's a waste of
if it's a 0-0
resources.
base, it can't. I mean, it's like Warpath, isn't it? If it's a 0-0 base, it's going to help the sector out.
If they're not tagged, they're not supporting the sector.
We've got no infamy already.
Like, who's we got with us? We've got Bonsai, we've got Chicky, Jeff, Skippy, Lou, Ricky, Shana, Doris, and Matt.
Doris.
Who the fuck's Doris?
Doris. Go home and go to sleep, you bloody lightweight Larry.
They are
Fucking Doris.
He says Doris.
You have an opinion on something, huh?
You say Doris, and he says Doris.
Woody and Scott, can I ask you a little personal question?
You can ask whatever you want, Bonsai. You'll get the answer. Don't worry.
Are you married couple?
No, don't marry him.
Did you ask Scott for a pokey bum wink yet?
No, he asked for one though.
Bonsai.
Yeah.
Bonsai.
Yeah.
He ain't that rich. I ain't that desperate. And he certainly ain't that fucking lucky.
You put a lot of thought into that, Scott.
He's been thinking of that for the last 2 days.
I've been thinking about that since I got on the fucking train when you fell asleep, you bloody lightweight Larry.
Listen, I've just had my picture taken with 2 lovely girls.
Do you know, that's a good thing about this game, though. I mean, everyone on YouTube won't know this, but Scott, Bob and Woody actually met up in real life.
Yeah.
And this is what this game does. It can bring people together.
They haven't shut up about that meet ever since.
No, Scott hasn't.
Hold on a minute. I didn't know nothing about this. Which one was wearing the sailor uniform?
Both from the seaside.
Anyone who wants to share a base?
No, all joking aside, YouTube, it was a bloody good day, wasn't it, Woody?
Of course it was. Yeah.
I had Scott turned up in a nurse's outfit.
Is it okay if I screen share fraction 2 then?
Yeah.
I'm working on faction.
I turned up in a bloody nurse's outfit.
Thanks,
Trickster, you
Doctor.
turn up looking like Jean-Paul Gaultier.
But I just started, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm just into it. I'm
Okay,
not
okay,
deep.
okay. All went quiet now.
No. I'm just reading side chat.
All are thinking, how they...
That's me, Brandy.
Sorry, guys.
You gonna give me nightmares.
Actually, I can see a picture of you too.
Yeah, he looks like a little vampire.
No, yeah, I think a little like Larry and what is the other Harry? Larry and Harry?
Oh, you're on about Larry Curly and Mo, aren't you?
Well, the girl on the right is wearing a shirt called that says Funhouse. Wow.
Ooh.
I thought you were going about Lauren Hardy.
Yeah.
Tuesday, he said that when we was in the pub. He went, right, which one of us is going to be Laurel? Which one of us is going to be Hardy? On this fucking hangout?
You're fucking Oliver Hardy, mate.
Yeah, he's gonna want to take a head of the Funhouse.
Who's whistling?
Was it me?
It was me.
That was rather good.
I love Lauren Hardy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Skip's just muted up.
Have you seen the movie?
What the later year one with Steve Coogan and
That
I
was
forget the fella's name. The other one, that Step Brothers, isn't it?
yeah. That was
Yeah, good film.
Yeah, that was an awesome film.
How was the show, guys?
Sorry,
Still on.
we are
Still
still
on it.
alive.
Okay.
So don't.
Rocking it.
You can try to take your pants off.
Want him to?
No.
Listen, you don't want to get the girls excited now, do we?
You want a pokey bum white bonsai?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, I am a fag. But
Oh no, you're not.
You were what?
no, nothing.
No, you're not.
Oh! Behind you, Jeff.
Yep.
You gotta get
Oopsie
a
daisy.
oopsie daisy.
That's why I bring 5 of those suckers. Poof.
I thought of a sandwich when I saw that.
Yeah, I was kind of getting close.
Faction 4, isn't it?
Don't lose Mikey there, Jeff.
Froggy wants to know how old all of us are.
I'm 52.
I'm 56.
I'm 47.
I'm 47.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Getting there.
I'm 46.
I'm 21.
Scott's had an hard life.
Matt, you're 21.
I'm 21, yeah.
Is that your IQ, mate?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll be 48 soon, so.
But I'm 31 in the bedroom.
Oh, I'm 18.
Well, in my head, I'm 21 anyway. I probably don't agree with that, but.
Froggy
Oh,
wants to
you
know.
ask my daughter in my head, she thinks I'm 6.
Froggy wants to know how many Stooges are there. And
Jim wants you all to know that he's actually this last birthday he became 12 3/4.
There was
Three.
Stooges.
He's a
But
leap
what
year
names?
child.
No, it's his mentality.
Oh,
That was from Jim, not me.
But that sounded like it came from you.
I think Doomsday's the youngest here, isn't he?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
It's the baby.
And he's the most mature of us all.
But he's still above the cougar line, and we can take a shower whenever you like.
Oh, Doomsday starts to sweat now.
Never need another shower.
And a change of clothes.
A cold one.
I know I'm bad.
Bad girl.
I'm a bad girl. I'm not muted, so they heard you say that.
That's all your fault. You'll get it
Yes, I
later.
said that right in front of my husband. Literally looked at him when I said it.
Jim's
Skip.
Baby, do we have hot soapy showers sometimes?
Oh my god.
Just shut
Did everybody remember to rub one out?
some
before
people
you
need
go
their
on?
heart medication before we start talking to Skip.
All right. I just shared just a little tidbit. Okay, our house was built. No, designed in 1940, built 1941, finished 1942. Okay, we're both 6 feet tall. Okay, let's just say sometimes you get in the shower and one thing leads to the next. You're not necessarily just washing off. If you get my drift. Well, one time we were like, "What the hell?" And all of a sudden, like the tub kind of went kajook. We had to climb through the cupboard to reinforce the bottom of the tub. So when we're in there and the walls get rocking and the soap gets rolling,
Help, Skip.
tub
Help,
doesn't end up in the kitchen.
Skip. Tell Jim if I want to hear that again.
What?
What he said.
What said?
What Jim said. You're a very bad girl.
Oh, I'm a very, very bad girl. Yes, very, very bad girl.
Good for you.
Jim's a lucky man.
So your floor needs some extra nails in it then? When it's saying
Some extra beams.
Oh.
Yes. What did you just say? He's over
What?
here.
I heard that.
Or what?
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 Put some extra nails in that floor.
How does that relate to Dad's apocalypse?
Oh yeah. He wants to know, what does all of this have to relate to Chad's apocalypse? We would really want to give a shout out to Kickside for naming the event after Chad. I know it says chaos, but it sure does look like it says Chad.
Well, Skip Froggy just said only bad if you're doing it wrong, and he said, "Welcome to the Sideshow Porn Channel."
I'm trying to be good. Actually, no, honestly, it is a good education. Yes, we are sharing tips and tricks of the event, but when I
don't think so.
I said we're going to share tips and tricks. I didn't say necessary event tips and tricks. How
Good job, Jeff. High anxiety. Is anyone want to
Jeff Papa.
anyone to screen share a base?
I'm always screen sharing. You just go click on me and share.
Oh, you
Ooh,
chopper
click on 'em.
company?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What
So,
unit?
Bonsai,
Thanks so much. He's already rubbed the shine off of it.
Bonsai, are you saying that the chopper company is now shit again?
No, it's a great unit. I can.
No, he's just depressed because his profit's gone to the archives.
Yeah. Oh, my profit? I can do it. No, I cannot use that in a fraction.
No, they've not really put any what's names out in this event, have they?
No wire.
Dragon's teeth and the barbed wire stuff.
No, and
Yeah,
no heroes. Single one use heroes.
And
But
No single use.
Oh yes. Oh, that's how much attention my brain's been lately. Yeah, no single use hero.
No.
I wonder if
Are they going away? Are they moving away from the heroes then? Maybe.
Yes, I'm sorry. That would be correct. The hero content, excuse me, the hero content will be released most often in Heroic Showdown. So in the one use heroes, I'm not saying we won't get one use heroes, but of course we're getting the contracts towards the marks. And of course, the first one's going to be the Storm Chaser. So I believe, for lots of reasons why they're doing that, but one of the bigger reasons is there's actually, which I can't even believe this, I want to say it's either 4,000 or 6,000 Bradens. And for the life of everybody, we're trying to figure out why this guy was having so many problems lagging his game. And literally, again and again and again, asking questions, me, Dark Shadows, Kicks Abe. The guy had so many single-use heroes. That's what was causing his game to lag. Why? And we couldn't figure out why. His internet connection was great. His trace route was great until Kickside tried to load his base, and we couldn't figure it out. We trying to have him turn off his animations. He had too many single-use heroes. People weren't using them, and they were stockpiling them. So I think that's another reason why maybe they're not going to be offering them like that and giving them away like candy. I'm not saying we won't have them, obviously, but they're probably all going to be introduced in Heroic Showdown, and that's where the hero content will be. The events will be more about unit content and tech related to the units. And Warpath, of course, will be, where we get most of our Blood Thor. The PvP seasons are going to probably be extended, so they're not going to be as short as they were. So I know it kind of sounds like they're throwing a lot of events at us, but I kind of like that they're not putting so much in a main event, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I've still got a lot of single use.
You are the
I am the main event. Oh, that's what my shirt says. Oh, hell yeah.
I would like to have a little more fire zombies. I love those little suckers.
Me too.
Hello, suckers.
Well,
Although we did bring that up to the team because, when we talked about it, about Rocktober and Nightmare.
Great job,
We did
sister.
talk about that. Well done. I was watching.
Is it okay if I hit a fraction 2?
Faction 2.
I'm gonna do a fraction 2.
Right, sorry guys and girls, but I'm gonna have to cut this short for me. I'm gonna have something to eat.
Yeah. Do we want to give a shout out?
he's gonna hand feed his puppy.
Yeah. Yes, a massive shout out to you guys here. I mean, fantastic show. And a shout out to the people that have come along and watch and will watch in the future. It's more good times. Take care, guys, and I'll speak to
Oh,
you.
wait. Yellow, you can't leave. Just real quick, PSA, but I need to remind it here, but I'll do it again at the end of the show. Reminder, everyone in the United States except for Arizona and Hawaii, we have Spring Forward this weekend. Normally, you guys over there across the pond, you guys are either a week before us or a week after. You guys don't spring forward until March the 29th. So a reminder for shows, or if you're going to come to the show, or you're going to watch a show, or you're going to participate in a show, for 3 weeks, we're going to be an hour different, an hour's worth of difference. So technically, you're kind of going to be closer to us, but you get what I'm trying to say. So please remember that.
Earlier.
Please, because so technically tomorrow, like Bonsai will be 5 hours away from me, and Trickster will be 4 hours away from me for 3 weeks, and then we'll go back to the same old. So please remember that you guys do not spring forward. Across the pond, you don't spring forward this weekend. You don't spring forward until the 29th. So love you guys.
All right.
Love you, Yellow.
See you
See you
later.
later,
See you
guys.
later.
Thanks for having me.
Later.
See you later, mate.
Always.
See you
Night,
later.
man.
He's gonna go eat, and anything he drops, just serendipitously, his dog will get to eat. She is such a cutie.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
She's got an expression on her face, that's for sure.
You talking about his wife or his dog?
Oh, this is really good. Wait, Jimmy, which one are you doing?
Faction 4.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm looking at it. I was like, I think this is Faction 4. I just want to make sure. This is really good. I love it.
Do we want
Easy bits.
Yeah.
That's the only one Jim's struggling with, I think. Or wait, or did you get beat up on the 3? Oh, 4's easy. Which one did you get beat up on? 3? Yeah, because you kept saying all night long last night while we were in a hangout, I'm still repairing. And I said, did you do your Faction 4? Yeah, no, I'm still repairing.
Still repairing.
Are you still repairing from last night? 3? Oh.
Well, I'm gonna
Sorry,
hit Fraction 2 then. Is it that okay?
Of
Yeah,
course.
man.
Yeah, man. Do it.
I get a little carried away, so you have to stop me.
Froggy's saying, thanks for the help with the show. Glad all you guys deal with the time changes. I don't spring forward or fall back, even being a frog. Got to go. Amiga base has just dropped.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming along, Froggy.
Yeah. Thank you, Froggy. And let's see the Fraction 2. We're gonna see if I can.
I guess I can stop screen sharing, huh?
My controllers are getting up there now.
If you, what is the next base you're gonna do, Valkyrie?
Main
You're
6.
doing 6 at the moment.
Yeah, I'm doing 6 right now.
I'm about to restart.
Don't know what I'm doing.
If somebody wants to do the eradication on my base.
I'm just plodding along. I'm on main 5.
My chopper keeps having a mind of its own.
Yeah, you've got
I've
fucking
noticed that a
Mad
couple
Dog
times
Murdoch
today.
in your bloody helicopter as well.
I think they threw
Apparently.
Romero in there.
I'll just mute up a minute. I'll be back.
Yeah, but Romero, did you not know that Romero is Mad Dog Murdoch?
No, I did not.
Oh, to hell with it. I got shotgun.
Or they're sharing the drugs that Romero's on.
Yeah.
Somebody's being Adam's the dealer now, and he's passing it out to all the other guys.
And this is that moment when you put the chopper away and flood the base with aces.
Yes.
Because you're targeting a part.
Except for that back part.
Skip, did you know Mad Dog's in sector? Big Dog, sorry, not Mad Dog.
Big dog, yeah. I invite him. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine. I just
Oh, I'm sorry.
hadn't seen him.
Oh, yeah. Was I supposed to post that up on the page?
No, he's got DNK tag, ain't he? So
Yeah. He's in. You can hit his base if you want to.
yeah, I've seen it.
Good luck with that. I gotta say about that. I can honestly say that he learned from the master, aka Storm Chaser, and he has just picked up from there. Our base is a beast, and if he's online, you better be ready to drop some units and maybe coin afterwards. If he's online, every base can be picked apart, but if he's online, oh yeah, he will. I don't know if you guys have ever seen in a video or a show. I know there were some videos out. Some of the best warpaths when the one I'm trying to remember a couple other players. I probably shouldn't without saying without their permission. Some other players that we know that are really, really, really good at PvP and can pick things apart. and watch him come all the way down to the wire with like 3 seconds or 2 seconds or 7 seconds to spare and actually going for a 3-star storm chaser when he's online. I've actually have not seen any videos of that with Big Dog yet, but I've heard about some of those and seen some battle logs where people say he kicked my fucking ass. You know, I got 3 days repair, but it was fun. So the guys really do like that for Warpath, by the way. So if you're ever wanting one of the guys to come to your sector to hang out for Warpath, definitely ask them.
And it does
Yeah,
work.
I used to do that all the time.
Yeah,
So
they'll come.
cha-ching for
Valkyrie,
Yeah,
are you doing a base now, Valkyrie?
I'm getting ready to do a defense wave.
Do you want to screen share that?
I can, but I don't know how useful that's going to be compared my base to.
Okay.
I just forgot that I forgot to set upgrades the other night.
I'm back.
Well, anyone else want to screen share or something?
I'm just finishing faction 4, mate.
Okay.
Big 10.
Can I get faction 3 then? Is that okay
Well,
with
if
you
you're doing
guys?
a faction 3, I'm going to watch how you do a
Absolutely.
faction 3, Bonsai.
Okay.
I'm doing.
But I use permission.
No, but I don't. Sometimes I get carried away, so I don't want to do all the bases by myself.
Because he gets excited. He loves these events.
Yeah, I love those.
Tell you what, Bonsai, listen.
Woody, you work still?
I am, yeah. I will not finish until another 3 hours.
Bonsai,
And then I'm having a couple of beers.
let's restart.
Good
and
lad.
do the main one, Bonsai.
No.
I've got a couple of guys that bought me some beer, so I'm going down having a few pints with them.
You'll be asleep after 2.
I've got to get a taxi. I'm leaving the car here tonight, mate.
Okay.
He's gonna have some real curry,
This
huh?
this
you
is
might make 3 then.
this is faction 3. I'm gonna hit that
Oh, I
one.
just used Chopper in this.
No.
This is faction 3. Are you doing faction 3 now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to come over and watch, babe? While he's doing it live? You don't. You watch the video after? Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So Jim's gonna watch after.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
you.
do a little mini repair on my units like this. And then I'm gonna jump out and hit it.
I would like to also offer while he's doing this, encourage. I can't tell you what the percentage is, honestly. I should have paid more attention, but when you do get your Gen 4 units maxed, the repair time is absolutely unbelievably awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It's unreal. I can do 7, because my rig can support it, 7 Challenge 3 metal bases at the same time with just 3 devouts, and I don't have to use its electric anymore. That's 40 million metals a pop. I could do 7 bases at a time, all for free repair.
What the fuck?
Once in a while, I get one.
until the next update when Kickside says, we got to change that.
That is a lot. Not many people can do that many, but my point is that, once I got them upgraded, now I realize, wow, look how much less repair time they are. I don't know what the percentages are. It's just what I recognize between what it was and what it is now that they're maxed. I was farming some metal bases yesterday like crazy.
Oh, crazy.
And also do the Thor 4s the same way, but it has to be the right Thor 4 design, the one with the silver BFGX in it. But I need 5 for that one, not 3. Again, every once in a while you have to, good shot. You have to take one that decides to stand out front, takes more damage. You just pull 1 or 2 out of your tune, repair the tune, put them back together again, and then go out and do it again.
Don't shoot at me, please.
Oh, he did. Run! Oh, for God's sake. I hate those things.
The purple people eaters.
I gotta just use my little chopper to this in the beginning of it. Just put it here. It takes some heat.
I use my chopper for all that, Bonsai.
Yeah, I don't. I try to not use the chopper because you get lazy.
Get me.
Oh, Bonsai, have you started the poll for the new names?
No.
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, but I will be there maybe soon.
I think it's already decided.
No, I have not. That is gonna be a unanimous vote. Oh,
Did he say enormous, as in my dick's enormous?
He's trying to say unanimous, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
unanimous. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a player. I'm sorry. We have a player in our sector called my dick's enormous.
Oh.
DC, DIXIE, enormous. But if you say it fast enough, it sounds like you're saying the other thing.
That's Chris, isn't it?
It is the guy from Australia.
Yep.
I guess you probably don't want to say his real life name. Sorry, unless I had asked him first.
He's a good laugh, he is.
He loves watching the shows, by the way, Bonsai.
Ooh.
And actually, to be honest with you, it's kind of one of the reasons why he's come back to the game, because it looks like everybody's having so much more fun, and he gets tickled listening to you laugh and giggle on the show or sing.
Oh. No, don't DC me!
When's Anton starting the GoFundMe for Bonsai singing lessons?
It was my first DC, but I gotta hurry up all what I can because
The application was rejected.
Get 2 minutes.
Hopefully you'll be able to get back in.
2 minutes.
I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm gonna have to jump off.
Yep.
Ooh.
Any shout outs?
Just a quick shout out to everyone who come along and watched us. Obviously, hopefully, this will be a regular thing. Come along and support us all.
Yeah, thank you for supporting. Yep, thank you for coming, Doomsday. It was great that you were able to get in and stay.
I just thought you all have a good event.
You too.
You too.
Thanks, Dooms. Thanks for sharing all the bases you did.
Boys, catch you all later.
Catch
See
you
you
later,
later.
Doomsday, and thank you.
Yeah, later, mate.
Come on, give me my.
Come on, voting sector.
I want to get back. I have only 40 minutes. Come on, come on, come on. Oh.
Definitely want to refresh after this one.
Oh.
We got 11 minutes left. You're okay.
I'm okay. I am okay. I am okay.
You didn't lose anything.
Oh.
Bonsai,
Yeah.
can I have a request?
No.
No.
Asked and answered. Boom.
I was going to ask you to sing Baby Shark.
No.
That's why he said no to begin with. That's all you ever asked for.
Do it, do it, do it.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I think we need
we,
some
we
Seven
know
Nation
how
Army.
much you really do like that song, Jeff.
Yeah, he loves it.
Come on, Bonsai.
Baby shark, oh, for fuck's sake.
Stuck in my head.
We can't resist the lure.
Mama shark,
Is he not deep down in the base
Valkyrie.
again?
I'm going to find your base.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You can't prove it.
You can do it.
You hated it.
Keep it up. Keep threatening me, Jeff. Go ahead.
Mama shark, Mama shark, uh-oh. I'm gonna hit this.
I just had somebody ask me on Discord, Bonsai.
Mm-hmm.
They're watching. Can't be on the side chat. They're at work, but they're watching. But they asked me on the Discord on their phone. They want to know, do you have a mixture of the Theramite drones and the other drones, or do you just use one drone, one kind of drone on your controllers?
No, I use two kind of drones, electric and
Do you do a mixture?
yeah, mixture.
Mix. Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. He just wanted to know.
Even in the bunkers for defense, mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. He says thank you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I'm sorry, I'm a little concentrated.
You're
No,
welcome.
I know.
My brain is not that big.
Yes, it is.
Baby shark.
Oh, who the hell's doing that?
Wait, which one? On top of your shoulders or the other one?
Oh, that.
Dear.
WCJB somewhere. Welcome, mate.
Baby shark, baby shark. Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my shout outs.
I think my wife's gonna kill me today.
Shout out to Baby Shark.
In this one, in the number 3, there's some units. You can just barely see this tip of it. Can you see up in here?
You can just see the tip.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's all I
Oh,
need, baby.
that sounded little wrong.
You're not
I'll
supposed to
take
see
care
the
of
tip.
the
You're
rest.
supposed to feel
Am
the
I
tip.
right, Valkyrie? Come on, Brandy, jump in on this. All we need is just to get access to the tip. We'll take care of the rest.
Oh, that give me some good pictures. Oh, shit.
What are you working on, Scott?
I'm just about to start a 7.
That's really good, Bonsai.
That is not me.
I hope that ruined your
Not
headset.
it. It's not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Okay, now I gotta look at Hangout to see who's going audio.
It's probably
Go ahead,
Trickster.
play it again.
Trickster. Probably Trickster.
Right?
Play it again.
And now here is maybe where I have little trouble where my the units start to jump. If I hit that one here, probably gonna have some units jumping, or maybe not. Let's see what happens. No, this not this time, but usually it is here where they start to jump a little bit, but not this time. Thank
Good.
you, Kickside.
Maybe because you got booted out of the base.
We start to boot him out.
Yeah, just booted you out.
What I do is I kill the wall so my drones don't have any obstacles when they start targeting the other things, because it is little like if I target this one now, that those 2 walls will be an obstacle. So now I can go in with shoot. Thank you.
Shoot!
What's on here?
Kill it! Oh, Disco's back.
And after they have
Hi, Disco.
after they have unloaded their full pay, that sounded wrong. After they have shot one, just wait a couple of seconds like this and move away from
Then
it.
run. Ooh, nice.
You unload a couple seconds.
Yeah, like this.
That's what I was gonna say.
Sorry about that. My daughter came in and they came in with food, so
Look at his fast. He whips those things in and out, in and out. I love it.
Oh.
Ooh.
That is the only in and out I get. If you don't,
That's TMI.
Oh, sorry.
how are all you fantastic
The wife's
people?
supposed to get the in and out. You're supposed to give the in and out.
Treated.
Exactly. There you go. It's not happy wife, happy life. It's happy spouse, happy house.
I tried to explain that, but whoops! Then I got the frying pan.
They all come into it.
You did so.
He did not.
We heard Bonsai bonk on the back of his head one day. Bonk.
Yeah, I know you're all waiting to hear
That's
that.
usually Scott.
You're all waiting to hear that when my daughter hits me.
Yeah, with Spoon.
I'm just glad you weren't on
less of a
YouTube
baby
yesterday when she
At,
had
at this point, I just put my aces on Ruby because there are some units in the back. Oh, I forgot that one. Oh shit!
Oops.
Yep, that's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt.
Oopsie daisy!
Oopsie daisy!
Bonsai pulled a Scott online.
I cannot see what is
Live.
oh, there was some of the new air. You can
Yeah,
see.
see how the air. That's good that you're showing that. A lot of people were complaining because they never got to see the units that were spawning up and off the screen. I do think that's dirty pool. Excited to do that, but
Yeah, I forgot about them last time and
It-
lost
it-
them.
I think it will help if you have a widescreen, maybe.
No,
still,
it still doesn't
no,
help.
It doesn't
no.
help.
They're still
I'm
off
just
screen. You
joking.
can see their shadows, but that's it.
I've even tried to change, min max or change the now. They're still technically off the screen. You kind of see that they're coming. Again, shadow forces. Yeah, I get it. But I do think it's kind of, like I said, dirty pool to kind of put them that far off the screen. Not everybody has, as big as a screen as some of us have.
Do anyone
Yeah.
to screen share a base?
I'm not actually doing one at the moment.
What's Tricky doing? Tricky's doing a
Started this one.
5,
Number
6, 5.
I think.
Oh, his chopper again.
I hear somebody sounds like they're like,
Disco,
flipping
do you
out.
want to screen share base?
Oh, this is the one.
Once I find one, I'm not actually doing anything at the moment.
Okay.
Give me 2 minutes and
I'm doing the first defense.
First defense.
Side chat. Just
I
wanna.
think this is 6. It's the one.
yeah, that base you were just talking about, I forgot about the units up the top and I lost 2 controllers.
Yeah, they will hit you if you get too close to them. If you try to go
Yeah.
around.
I
And
forgot.
sometimes there's some hiding behind those little banners. Like it looks like you've gotten them with your controllers and they're still there. Which, like I said, like Bonsai said, if you other than the seeker being there, deploy the aces, they'll get the little tiny ones that are hiding behind the banners that are in there.
Yeah.
I've seen a few people frustrated about that. Why are they hiding them there? Well, you kind of have to be careful. You can't just go all the time, go all in.
And I actually think that that base that Trickster are in now, there is a little something on the ground in the beginning of the base. If you any have noticed that.
Right at the beginning.
Yeah, it's some small little thingy.
Yeah, they kill it.
Yeah. And I wonder if that is some new thingies that we will meet in the future.
I can do main track 4 if you want.
Yeah, let's see that. Because Trickster is doing this with Chopper. Maybe you gotta do it faster than him.
Bring in the nukes.
Sorry, Trickster.
Bonsai.
Let's see. Smart says this base is easy with the escort first, an escort first line, then Cerberus and a controller.
Yeah.
It's good to show that kind of information. Just there's some people that don't have, the chopper company or they make or they just got their chopper company. Geez, I helped somebody prep some bases just to get their chopper the other day. I would think it to myself, goodness,
Yeah, they can
I didn't
bring.
realize how long they've been gone from the game.
I use controllers because of its range, but if they want, they can actually use Nick and do the same job
Mm-hmm. Did you think about that?
if they have Nick or Hades or no, not Hades and not Nick because that was a faction-based tree. So
Nothing still beats my chopper.
ooh, aces maybe. Yeah.
Loves his chopper.
I do love my chopper.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you are ready, Disco.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yep. This little stranger cannot. Are you in a base now?
Yeah, 4. I think I'm sharing it. I think I did it right.
Comes up, shows
Black screen.
Oh, it's because I probably went to widescreen. Normally, if I do this, it comes back.
You've just got a black screen, Disco.
It's working now.
I think it is.
It'll take a while.
My Hangouts is frozen, then I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, my is
See you next year.
Mine's frozen too.
See you next year.
Actually, that little thing at the front looks like a jackrabbit.
I'm gonna see if I can.
We've been doing the show for
My hand's
119
been screwing up
minutes.
the entire time.
You should be able to jump out and jump back in because the Hangout is not connected to OBS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
It's the quickest way of doing it. Drop out, jump back in.
Or just refresh the screen if you can.
No, it just tends to lock up then.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me see what I can do. Up there. Can you hear me? Hello. What the? That was strange. That was strange. That was strange. Oh yeah, I'm gonna try this and put this on cleaning my memory. I'm gonna jump back in. No. Then I'm gonna put this.
And
Karma.
there goes Disco. And you're welcome.
I'm back.
Bonzo, you sharing
Bye.
Like this?
You're screen sharing your personal stuff on YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah, close here.
Close, 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 close.
Well, I'm looking at Disco at the moment.
No, you
No, you're not on. You're
sharing
not
on
showing
YouTube,
Hangout.
You're sharing your personal Facebook and your desktop.
Yeah, close all
Ooh,
that.
there you go. Woo.
It's a little strange that it freezes up like that.
Yeah.
Yep. It threw me out. That's why I was gone and had to and log back in. So not really sure. Everything froze up.
Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but you haven't been able to hear me most of the time we've been on because it keeps, like, I'll be in and have no problem, and then it cuts out and I'm gone. I'm still here. I can still hear you, but you can't hear me.
Yep.
I think it
Who said that?
usually happens when you stop screen sharing.
Yeah, no, I thought it was interesting. I mean, sometimes it happens when people come in, even we're regular hangouts, but I thought it was interesting as soon as Disco went to screen share. We saw his black screen, but then everything for me locked up. You guys couldn't hear me. I couldn't close any of my windows. I couldn't do anything. I just had to close everything. And then it made me log back into Facebook with authentication, log back into Google with authentications. So just to get back into the show.
Is that maybe because it was maybe a few people screen sharing it?
No, it's just the interface between Google and the Hangouts and YouTube interface. It's just it really has become a as Jim would say, a CF, a clusterfuck.
I can do base defense too. It's undefended, but
yeah.
I think it also has to do with a lot of bandwidth. I mean, right now we're using bandwidth and they're not getting paid any money, and we're using a lot of bandwidth. Every company that uses bandwidth pays for it.
Okay.
So, I mean, obviously you're paying for your bandwidth through your ISP, but right now we're using the Google Cloud and we're using YouTube's cloud, and that's how the show is being presented. And so they have to pay, the government to use that bandwidth. I mean, there's a limited amount everywhere around the world, and they have to pay, and you're doing a show, and unless you have a paid channel or you're monetized channel. But I'm talking about big time. I mean, we're using a lot of bandwidth right now, and they're trying to get away from it. That's why they really want to try to make Google and shows and stuff like that more like Twitch and compete with Twitch. First of all, they'll never be able to compete with Twitch and doing shows on Twitch. But again, you only get to really have one host, and you can have panel members, but you can't see them do anything unless you're all playing the same game and you can co-play. Like you can in Battle Pirates, you can co-play. In Vega, you can co-play. You can do bases. War Commander Rogue Assault, there are a couple of things that you can do together as a team.
Okay.
Can't do that in War Commander. Not yet. I'd love to see that. How would you guys like that? If we had like some big massive target that was in a sector or something, and up to maybe like 4 people could join in to try to beat it.
But that usually
We
happens.
talked about that about 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
But that happens in PvP at the moment.
Yeah, I mean it does. I mean all Kickstarter games have PvP, but it's like, Jim and I did the Battle Pirate event, and there were several code targets, which was really cool. But I mean, I really got my panties in a wad, because one of the code targets that we did, it was a chance at 1 million event XP. We'll call it event XP. They call it something else. Well done, Disco. Event XP. And you get 250,000 XP participation for it, just to be able to pull it off. It was not an easy base to do. So I'm in there, he's in there, we're both in there. He gets blown away. Okay, I get my 250,000 XP, but if you die, you don't get a chance at the bigger prize of that 1 million XP. So yeah, he loses his 250,000, but I'm the one who had to finish the base off, and I took more damage, and he got the 1 million event XP, and I got shit.
You got screwed, huh?
Yes, I did. And then I sent the ticket and got screwed again.
But what happens with that if there's a lot of players waiting to attack this base and players can't get into it? See, if you had one in War Commander, you could get people trying to farm it, and other players wouldn't get a chance to attack it.
Well, the way they do it in the other games is that you have to have somebody. You have to have at least 2. But in most right now, I think most of them is like 4, right? At one time we used to be able to have 7, right? No, I know there was at least 5.
Max was always 4.
Max was always 4, really? Okay, so 4. So, but yeah, the minimum is 2. And it is kind of cool, but the other thing is too, I mean, they've done it for, they have blueprints, pieces of things to add to things to get armor and things like that. They used to have it. I mean, I'm just saying, it's kind of cool too. You get a high level in there that does most of the work if you don't mind it, and the low level kind of gets to participate, and then they get something out of it too. Then there's a chance, all 4 of you go in there, and kind of like how it is for the raids, the Alliance raids. All 4 of you go in, and everybody, when we used to have Diamond Tech, everybody has an equal chance of getting the Diamond Tech. You just never know who's going to get it till the end. It would be cool if we had something like that on the map. Basically, a raid version of what we have right now in raids on the map. Just be something to try. I mean, if you can't do it because, your bandwidth doesn't support it, well, then you wouldn't be able to participate. But if you could, I just think it would be cool if we could work together in a base. Wouldn't that be cool if we could work together in a PvP base at the same time?
Yeah.
Well, they still haven't fixed the bug where you can multi-attack a single PvP player, so they're not far off from having that group thing going. All they have to do is legitimize it.
This is true. Just don't fix it, make it more open. There you go.
Right, right.
But tell everybody about it.
Yeah, at least it's a normal part of the game now.
Yeah, let everybody do it. Show everybody how to do it, and don't ban anybody for it.
Disco,
Yep.
do you want to do
Save
number
them from
5
having to
or?
fix anything.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I just pressed the wrong button now.
I used to do that, but that cost me sometimes.
We took away his buttons. Now he can't miss.
I don't know what I've done.
No.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I'd offer, but we've already seen what happens when I try to screen share.
yeah, my Hangout is
It's
frozen.
actually doing pretty good right now. I'm not having any lag. I'm not having any issues or anything like that. I'm doing an Atom base.
Until we start screen sharing.
Yeah.
Probably.
My screen's all frozen, but I can still talk to you.
Yeah, that happens.
You ended your screen share. That
Yeah,
happened.
I think that's part of it. And again, that's not. It's really. It doesn't. It's Google and YouTube. I would say. Let's just say it's Google.
Yeah, I can't click on anything.
No.
They're just being pricks about it. What the heck? That's a new one.
This space is going pretty well. All I'm using in here right now is the Hive, the Omega Darkstorm, and the Nova.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes, I'll have to refresh this.
Yep.
And just working my way around the sides and down the back.
Oh yeah, baby. Keep going, honey. I like it.
Oh.
Working my way around.
She likes it round the back.
Oh, we have Trickster again with his chopper company.
But yeah, you let the Hive build up, they take care of most of it.
I can show you this.
And then
if you want.
they've thrown in there now. You let the Nova poof those. You may not do it in one hit, but you'll take less damage. This is my first time doing this base, and it's surprisingly, and I know this sounds tacky of me to say because of my level, but surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
I think even if I wasn't the level that I am, I don't think it would be a very difficult base.
That's why I'm kind of like chilling. I'm not really trying to. Like Jeff, I waited. Well, of course, was really busy as a moderator, but I waited. Didn't really force the issue or anything Thursday or Friday. Kind of chilling because it's like watching the event shows and seeing other people do things and hearing other people talk about it. Like, I mean, I get, I'm not going to go for the unlimited, the 90, unless I have like an enormous amount of XP or something left there. I really don't have anything to get in the event now. But I mean, yeah, to get unlimited, I'd have to keep going and going. So that, or just go enough to get enough XP to buy some more to get the unlimited. I'll probably regret it just for saying it live. I'm not really interested in getting unlimited builds. I did for the Devouts when they came out. I did for the controllers when they came out. I have not regretted that at all. But I'm hoping I'm not going to regret if I don't get unlimited. I hope. Obviously, it just seems like Kickstarter knows something about this unit that we don't. I mean, you can see some of the tech we're going to get for it if you go in your workshop once you get the unit. So that's there that you can view, but there's got to be some other stuff coming.
Yeah. But
the Gorgon.
Okay, so you get to see it in action on the main base, on the first main base. It just looks like a Lancer to me so far.
Yeah, it looks like a Lancer with a hard on.
Because, it has to, it's the same firing. It has to stop to fire. It can't fire on the move. It basically fires this, when you see it shooting the projectile, shooting the mortar, it shoots the exact same way as the Lancer. Mm-hmm. So far, I'm not seeing enough of a difference between it and the Lancer. What's the point?
I can see the big difference.
Difference.
Yeah, you can move it faster around.
Please explain.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be
move faster like a spider. It does have to stop, but it's not as much as they call it, the pick up, move, and set up and set down thing that the Lancer has, which is basically like the old border team. It does move
Unfortunately,
faster.
It doesn't have the range that the Lancer has, though.
No.
Right, but it's got one drawback that I see, and that's the fact that it's a vehicle. which means you run Ramiro around there. Ramiro can run under the shot and get within its range, and what Ramiro shoots, it's a vehicle, it gets a big splash damage.
Yeah.
So if you group them together, you can take them out easy.
It don't like moving targets.
No.
Don't remember, how much space does it take up?
120, so you can actually
120.
have pretty many of them in your base if you want to use them as base defenders. But if you have a fast-moving thing in attacking you, I think you've got to have some problems. But that is only to be. We have to test it because the tech have a big say to how it works too.
And we don't know if it's shockable or.
No, there is actually a tech.
Well, if it's Corpus unit, it's shockable.
No,
it's not.
It has a.
Shock
If you have to look at the tech that you're gonna get in the next odd spaces, they
actually put some workshop details.
Yeah. It will not be shockable. It will not.
Keep going.
I don't think he's got a radio, mate.
You told Woody to keep going.
Yeah. You cannot shock that unit. You cannot stun that unit, and you cannot give it corrosion, and there's a lot of
status effects.
Yeah. So it is gonna be a very powerful unit, but you have to find out where.
No, we're just gonna wait for the tech.
So it's just we have to test it. We can do a show where we test that unit when we get the tech and see what it.
Test it as it is now if you wanted.
No, bases don't show you the exactly because the tech will make the difference on that unit.
Oh yeah.
Because there's several times where you guys.
Because I'm stupid.
Guys have said that certain things are crap. When the tech comes out, it changes your whole viewpoint.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Valkyrie. Sorry.
Nothing. I just realized I was being stupid. I had a blonde moment. I wasn't thinking about. I'm killing Adam, and I was like, "Oh, okay. I'll just take. I'll take the aces in and kill Adam." I forgot that he can kill aces.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, that Aurora.
I had a dumbass moment. Yes, I had.
Yeah, just keep it outside the aura. You're good.
Well, guys and girls, do we want to wrap this show up?
Yeah, I think it's time, mate.
Yeah,
I think it's
because
time,
we all gonna leg out in the end, I think.
And we're running out of topics, and we're gonna give away tactical secrets.
Yeah. Well, Ghost Rider, do we want to give it a shout out?
Yeah, of course. Shout out to Bonsai for running this excellent show, and to the panel and YouTube, and to those who watch this later. And hopefully we've provided some help for the event. If you're stumped at something, you can always go back over and watch certain parts of the show, and hopefully we've helped you give ideas to get past that.
And high anxiety.
Just thank you, Bonsai, for all your time and effort that you're putting into getting this rolling. Thank you for everybody that's joined us, and I hope we spread the word. Let everybody know that we're doing another animal show, and just come in and enjoy the fun. Be a part of it.
Sorry.
Skip,
sorry, I was muted, and then when I unmuted, my thing threw his mouse at me when I tried to kick it back to him and went the wrong way. Hi, sorry, I had to go to the bathroom. Shout outs, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to say shout out to everybody who showed up on the YouTube. It was great. It's wonderful. Rusty will probably watch the rest of the show. It was wonderful to see Rusty Balls back in. I wish him well in his endeavors in getting well and getting back to his new baby, JB Samar, also wish you well as well. It was so good to hear after saw the pictures of your car that you were alive and well, and obviously well enough to be here in the side chat. Would like to say thank you for all you do for the community. If you've ever seen his where he goes into forums and makes the pictures for everybody, so it's easier to read the event notes or the release notes or whatever it is that's in KXL. He puts a really nice package together so it's easier to read and decipher, and he posts that to, I don't know, at least 20 or 30 Facebook pages. He always beats me posting them, which I love. And of course his calendars, his videos. So again, thank you for coming and supporting Bonsai and supporting the crew here. It means a lot because I know you're really busy with your event and you have a lot of things going on as well. Thank you to everybody here on the panel for always welcoming me regardless. And even when I need to come jumping into a hangout and pick your brain because I need a quick answer really fast, so it can help everybody in the community. And for those who will watch later, thank you so much for supporting Bonsai and the crew. None of us do this for a pat on the back. This is all just for the community. We enjoy having everybody. And thank you again for the views, and look forward to more shows just like this one. It was awesome.
Yeah, come on, man.
Thank you. Scott, do we want to give a shout out?
Just echoing what has been said already. Thank you for yourself for putting on a great show, the panelists for being here, for their input. YouTube coming along and supporting us. I think it's been a very successful show, Bonsai. Well done, my friend. And well done, everybody, for participating.
Thank you. Trickster?
Yep. Thank you for you being you and part of the show. Everybody that's been on the panel, everyone that's on here. YouTube as normal. Woody for bleeping me. YouTube coming out and watching. It's a new brand. It's only small, just getting started. So we will be doing more. Just hope we can help you. Have a good event.
Yeah. Bakery?
I'm going to be a little more serious. I do want to thank you for including me. Again, I really appreciate that. Regardless of what you think about the coronavirus, it is a serious thing. Our thoughts to those who've lost their lives to it thus far. I also want to give our thoughts and prayers to everyone who's been affected. They've actually confirmed 10 tornadoes touched down in Tennessee. So all of the people who've lost their lives and their homes, again, our thoughts and prayers are with you as well. Donate blood. Go donate blood. If you can't do anything else, if you can't contribute to any efforts, if you can't donate food or clothing or anything like that, go to your local blood bank, donate your blood.
Holy shit,
Thank you.
Sorry to hear that.
Well said, Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Very well said.
Now I'm depressed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's wonderful. There's a reason why Tennessee is called the volunteer state. I was watching again last night. People come from all other states, and the lines were so long for people came from other places to volunteer to help these people clean up. Absolutely unbelievable amount of support. It's
somebody said free food.
No,
we will feed you. No, we will feed you. If you come here, now don't get me wrong, we'll come help you too. We'll volunteer and come help you. But if you come here, we're going to feed you.
Oh yeah,
It's just the way it is.
I don't need no kitchen. All I need is a fire. I got plenty of iron skillets. We do some cornbread. We'll get some bacon going on. I can bake my biscuits in a frying pan. Anything you want to eat, I'm sure I can figure out a way to make it in a frying pan. You will eat.
Open fire, cast iron skillet, we're good to go. But thanks, guys.
I got one more thank you.
Yeah.
Whoever was playing Baby Shark, cheers.
Oh no.
That's my comment to whoever was playing Baby Shark.
Woody, are you still on?
I'm still here. Just want to do a shout out to Baby Shark making the effort. Shout out to the Mummy Shark. Shout out to Daddy Shark. Just bear with me 1 second.
Oh my god.
Who else? Is that it?
Yeah, no. Disco, do we want to give a shout out?
I'll shout out to you, Bonsai, for putting a marvellous show on once again.
Oh, thank you, Woody.
Just want to do a shout out for all the panel as well and people on YouTube. Please come again.
Oh yes, we will make you come again.
Don't you worry, darling.
And on
Listen, girls. I have set that private room up. You will be getting the ad very shortly.
According to Scott, we'll only need a few seconds for that private room, but we get it. It's okay, Woody. We can get you going again.
Disco, do you want to give a shout
All right,
out?
Bonsai.
Very well done tonight, Bonsai. Sorry I didn't participate. A lot happened in this house tonight. This house was crazy. But I did watch back and forward on YouTube. Very well done to you all. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, thank you.
And for the people inside chat who came along, please, there's going to be more shows. Keep watching your feed for live links. Thank you.
Thank you.
And no animals were harmed in the making of this program?
Not yet.
Not even
Not yet. Not even yet.
Not
5 more
yet.
seconds.
yet.
When the show goes off, we can't. We no longer carry that logo.
That's for the after show.
Let's go out on Baby Shark.
Are we,
Come on, Bonsai, one last time.
It's yours, ain't it?
Valkyrie, I'm going to hurt you.
Baby shark, baby shark. Oh,
And that's all, folks.
No, I want to give a shout out. I want to thank you all that have been on my panel today, our panel. And for those who have seen our link, I want to give a big shout out to you for joining the YouTube if you have been on. We will get a brand new brand out soon, and you will see a lot of us doing some crazy shit again. Thank you all, and good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
We're still, we're still live. We're still live.
Good night. Have a good rest of your day.